mean, honestly, I'd want the cops to use something like that if they needed to find a fugitive, somebody that had committed a murder or something, you know. And if there was a fire or, you know, some type of destruction of the building or something, they were trying to see if anybody was inside, you know. And plus, if you want to say I'm crazy, I just think aircraft are following me. Give me a break, okay? I think probably half the people in this city are wondering that, if nothing else. I mean, it's intrusive to use these loud drone aircraft surveillance vehicles, whatever they call them, swooping out of the sky and flying overhead. You know, you think they'd use the quiet ones, and I think they use the quiet ones that don't make a sound, that are unmanned. I guess they use those too. I mean, you know, Barksdale's just 3 miles up the road, but golly. And one man in the library saying, yeah, the FBI's here. And he said it was because of him, because he used to work in the engineering field as a chemical engineer. He told me to be careful who I talk to in the library, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay. I know what I've been through. I don't want to know what your nightmare is. He didn't want to say. I said, well, do you know what's going on? You know, he said, yeah, I do, but I can't say. You know, it plays games with people's minds. That's why I think that the whole tactic that the NSA and all them, I understand they want to protect the country from terrorists, but, you know, don't you think you should find out who the guilty people are first before you start intruding on the lives of American citizens like that? You know, it's just rude, really. It's like walking into a bathroom when there's a woman in there taking a shower. You know, it's private, and people don't like their lives to be intruded on. When you do that, and people don't know what's going on, you know, I mean, it's a mind game for them to go through it. You know, it's difficult, and it's unusual. So, you know, calling somebody crazy and saying I'm a nut job because I say that, well, okay, we'll see, but I'm not making it up. I'm not a cop either, though, you know, and that's my cousin's house. Who's going next? Cop. Alright. I'll go. 9:25, he didn't got any waiting for me. That was sweet. I always give the road to the cops. They pull up, drive up behind me instead. I pull over to the right because they'll take off in a flash, not even have their sirens on, you know. And, you know, they drive kind of crazy. And then I started seeing those videos on YouTube about cops that had accidents, you know, running over innocent people while they were trying to execute their duties. So, you know what? You can have the road, babe. I don't need it. That's the way I feel about it. You know, they need to be able to do their job, so I got nothing to say about that. I'm just glad that I'm not having to do it, because I don't think I'd have the guts to pull a gun on somebody and shoot them, you know. That takes a lot of nerve. I mean, if they're trying to kill you, I guess that would probably give you some motivation there, but to walk into a situation or a gunfight and then, you know, to have to start shooting, knowing you're going to have to get in there and fight and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of like being a WWF wrestler. Without the kids hanging out by the door. Yep, and there's the snitch kid in the orange t-shirt. And the other snitch kid with the blue hair. They'll run in and out of the library, and I don't mean walk, I mean run. And they'll run off. They run in the library too. Like, they just came out there and they're all hanging outside and talking loud. See? They do it inside the library too. And that little boy with the orange shirt. I mean, these kids will videotape me while I'm just sitting at my computer and not saying nothing to them. See this? Being a hot. I mean, yeah, it's just, they're kids. That little boy right there with the blue hair, or that's a stocking on his head, jumped out at me 2 or 3 times. The other one's an orange shirt. He's done the same thing, mouthing off to me and stuff. Just really disrespectful kids. Jacob says they follow him around the library too. Pop out from behind a shelf right in front of me and just about run me over if I get up to walk from one point to another. So I try not to come here. I guess I better go help Jake with his science project now. Good. Let's go place a tampon in my vagina. They were just all over the parking lot now. Now they're walking back. Many times when we come, they popped outside with the cell phone thing when Jake and I have come.